Morning, 31st of August 2025. I know today's song, it's Tom Jones, I believe, and it's Mama Told Me Not to Come. So, being somewhere that you know your mother, or with someone you know your mother didn't like, or doesn't like. So let's see what this is all about. 31st is the Emperor, so that's Dad as well, so Mum and Dad both in it. Both not happy about where you are or where you've been or with whom you've been. Let's see. It's about self-esteem and self-respect. So you know yourself that you shouldn't be in this situation. You shouldn't be letting people influence you in a negative way. Upright, the Emperor is success and protection. In reverse, it's their way or the highway. Head injuries possible. So let's see where he is. The Emperor, Aries. Names Mia, Millie, Abigail, Ian, and Fred could be important. And Rose. There he is. Protecting, successful, and self-esteem. But to get there, we have to break a bond. 2 months. There's the 2 snakes. So this is the year of the snake. There's 2 people that mutually have no love for each other. They're no longer overthinking this in analysis paralysis. They're freeing themselves because they know there's nothing to fear but fear itself. We've got Scorpio there and Aries in the background. 8 weeks. It's about standing up and being counted. It's about your inner child not being trapped anymore, because those bindings are not knotted. You can stand up at any time. The only thing we're afraid of is what or who put those swords there. And those swords are things that people have said to you or done to you over the years to make you feel small. And now we're going to get our self-confidence back, our self-worth. and be content and secure and safe. We've got clarity of mind. It could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius child, but above all, this is somebody standing up and speaking the truth, and that severing ties with things that no longer serve you. This is the Cinderella card again. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So somebody's been grafting for possibly years, 8 years even, and getting nothing from it. There's the Scorpio energy. It's time to fill your own cup. It's about shared resources and the reproductive organs. Being at peace with yourself. There will be no apology for this, and nor should there be. But this situation is stagnated. There could be some terrorising situations where people are trying to dumb you down. Those with the limp, the scar on the leg, the amputation, uniforms, agriculture, health, and those with a darker complexion. All or any of those could be important, but it's going nowhere. So it's becoming obvious, and the thing is, there is no other major arcanas, so this isn't a big deal. It's just the final pieces in the puzzle. The big deal seems to have already occurred. Now it's about you finding your safe place where you feel you can grow. Loving yourself, not in an egotistical way, in a self-preservation way. Don't act in haste because you repent at leisure, but there is Sagittarius energy there, unfinished business, knowledge to be gained, lessons to be learned. And enemies, we've got 2 knights there now, fire signs and air signs, engaging in a war of actions and words. Yeah, somebody's mask is about to fall off. They've been pretending to be something they're not. This could even be criminal activity. This could be siblings, this could be children, this could be someone you've known for a very long time. They don't have the tools, they don't have the words, they don't have the love, they don't have the actions, and they don't have the cash. So they steal it. Lies, deceit and theft. 1 in 28. A gathering of at least 3 people. A celebration maybe. The norns, the fates. Someone is about to tell you something. Or you're about to find something out. And you're not walking away from this battle. It's the misery of the past. But that's not necessarily a good thing. We've got Doris here. We've got Lily. We've got Daisy. And May the 1st. Something is being created. Something is being conceived. It could be a child. But someone feels a lack. Maybe they're losing half of what they earn. Shared resources. And illness could be part of this. There's a rejection and no apology. Nightmare situation where you have the option of setting yourself free from this. The cage door has always been open. You've just never been prepared to walk through it. Sleepless nights. again, only one major arcana. Tomorrow is the first, so it could be something to do with tomorrow. Lies, deceit and theft. Yeah, a decision must be made. Between a rock and a hard place, somebody is terrorising, using information or something to have you over a barrel. And you've made the decision that that's not going to happen anymore, because you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. 7 or 25. This is 2 horses. There's people born in the year of horse. Getting back on track. A new vehicle. Travelling over land. It's teamwork. It's family. And family are always the blood. It's Cancer energy. It's a rise in status. And a new team. The green light from Spirit for go. Anything that you begin now will have a firmer foundation and pay off within 3 years. Judgment Day has not arrived yet. The number 20 is negative. The name Joshua. There are walls being built and they need to be brought down. Because these are not your people, this is not your tribe. There are those who see when they're shown, and those who will never see. Unfortunately, they are not giving back. So, it won't be easy. You have to tread carefully. It's a very dark place to be, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. Number 18. Something being conceived. Those wolves are there. So, baying at the moon. So, Capricorn energy, ambition, and a narcissist. Possibly a child. Someone drained. This is about your faith in yourself, your belief in yourself. Number 5 or 23. Mark, Diane, Simon, Peter. Keys. It's about marriages, friendships, but above all, it's about the truth. Because the truth will set you free. Institutions, teachers, schools, and it's time justice is served. Number 11, Casey, Daniel, Barry. A need to find justice, balance, fairness. It's open enemies, it's partnerships, it's legal matters, but above all, it's fairness and justice and balance. Libra energy, the call on the prostate. So, #12th house, somebody is a prisoner, like I said. Mercury, communication, and Aries. So there we have it. Mercury, lies and deceit. Aries, self-respect, protection, and Pisces is the no love lost. Where's he gone? Sure, he's there somewhere. No, I think I've imagined him. I thought we had the Knight of Cups. But the narcissist is there. So, #12th house, secrets, prisons, making recompense for something that you've done, a return. This is a karmic situation of family secrets. There's the family. Hidden enemies. There's your enemies. Reconnections, confinement. There's your confinement. And reparation for past deeds. Sacrifice, surrender, institutions, and the collective unconsciousness. There's your institutions. The 12th house is the house of karma, of past lives where the results of your past actions, personal and collective, are met. Planets lurking in this house indicate the type of karma involved. Where the karma is met, the issues that the soul is dealing with, and the drives and unconscious reactions that have to be controlled. Taking back control of your life. The moon is the mother. There we are. So, father and mother. Mercury is the mind. We've got Mercury there, the mind. Mind games. And Venus is love. Mars, aggression. Chiron is wounding. Somebody has been wounded. Uranus, revolution and upheavals. Neptune, illusions and deceptions. And Pluto translates as power. Saturn indicates heavy karmic load, whilst Jupiter is the old priest and priestess of excess. So, communications with Mercury in Aries will be blunt and to the point. Personal communications, outspoken, witty, impulsive, confident and argumentative. Mercury in Aries has a strong belief in its own ideas. So, you have to believe. You have to believe that what you believe is true. Lagos, ebbs and flows. This might not always stay with you. You might doubt yourself. It comes in waves. But it is about going with the flow. A fertile source, not a stagnation that we've got there. A life energy, a growth, an imagination and psychic matters. But there's Judgment Day hasn't arrived, so we're not bringing those walls down yet. So Lagos, the sea, the waves, the beach. Lagos is 21. Spiritual love. Safe harbours. Safe harbour. There it is, the seashells. It's the welling stream and the broad geyser and the land of the fish. So Pisces energy, 12th house. The letter L. Lagos is the rune of water. It is closely connected to the tides, and both those that occur in the sea and those that are found in the human heart. The shape of the upright rune is said to denote the swelling tide, whilst its inverted form represents the ebb. So we are in a swelling. The symbols of Lagos are almost exclusively of the sea, or at least semi-aquatic in nature. Its birds and gulls are the cormorant. Even its symbolic tree, the willow, is often found on the banks of lakes and pools. So the name willow, or the willow tree, or somebody weeping. The sleep ships of the Psychians fell under the auspices, as indeed do the seashells. Although the seafaring race of the north worshipped some fearsome divinities who dwelt in the depths, they also looked to a more kindly god called Njord to lend them a helping hand. Njord was one of the elemental Vanir gods and the father of Frey and Freya. So the father again. Although he and his wife or sister Nerthus are rather obscure figures that lack the wild glamour of such gods as Thor and Odin, so Wednesday and Thursday. Providing sustenance from the sea, so eat more fish. Nerthus was more concerned with the abundance of crops, the agriculture, while Njord provided good fishing and fair weather for sailing, because Njord was also married to Skadi, the goddess who lent her name to Scandinavia. This gentle sea god can also be regarded as the deity of the fjords, inlets and harbours. So some of you may be married to somebody from Scandinavia. Lagos is the rune that signifies deep spiritual love. It is particularly good omen to receive as an answer to relationship questions. Well, there we have a separation. Even if your love life is going through some stormy times, there we are. The rune indicates you will come through the upheavals, and the waves of these emotions will find safe haven once more. Lagos can be regarded as a rune of travel, especially over sea. This one is over land. Possibly to the sea. Inner journeys are signified by Lagos 2, which symbolises the depths of the soul. It may furthermore have indications of fertility because it is one of the runes favourable to pregnancy. In more material concerns, Lagos promises material good fortune and success, which is what the Emperor gave us. It should be remembered that the ancient Norse people were traders as well as pirates, and to them the sea was a trackless path to wealth. However, in the sea there is ebb and flow, like the tides of life, and you may have to wait a while before moving in that direction. Remember that anything worth having is worth waiting for. What you need to do is to have the patience for good fortune to flow to you. You may be feeling somewhat powerless when the Lagos rune is drawn. Other people may seem to be making all the moves, and all you can do is wait your turn. Remember that this is a rune of good fortune and that your turn will surely come. There is an old prayer that asks the gods to send fair winds. Send them their will, but you have to hoist your own sail. So you have to help yourself. Beautiful. Oh, you won't believe this. The willow. So we've just spoke about it twice, the willow. I might, if I've got time, do a video later on telling you what the Yogam says about the willow. And it is number 28, which is what we've got to worry about. So, which is the magician in reverse. Where is he? Lost him as well now. There he is. So number 28 is negative. There it is. The moon and Venus. Love in the dark. Willow is one of the most magical trees. Traditionally, its bark has been used for pain relief, which eventually leads to extraction of salicin and the refinement of salicylic acid or aspirin. Topically, the tea is an astringent in magic. Willow is deeply associated with the moon and witchcraft. There's the moon. There she is, there she is. The dead, fairies, and a wide variety of dark and magical goddesses, including Hegate, which means we are at a crossroads. Willow, preferring to grow near water, is known for its flexibility, and the wood becomes a large part of actual crafting practice, such as weaving baskets and making brooms. It is one of the 3 traditional woods that goes into the witch's broom, along with ash and birch. So Beth could be important, Ashley. It can be used in spells, charms, incense and potions to increase psychic abilities, grant clear dreams and speak with the spirits. Willow has also been used in love spells, bending and drawing new love to us. The essence of willow is one of magic, to bend and shape, flowing with forces of nature, in particular the moon. Willow plant spirit teaches us how to be flexible and to bend in our harsh opinions and beliefs, allowing the change rather than it being inflexible and snapping under the pressure. Willow teaches us to find a way to not only survive but to thrive. Willow is deeply associated with not only releasing resentment and finding forgiveness, but also helping us move through grief. Remembering our lost loved ones are never really lost. It is a particular powerful ally for when we have unresolved issues, unfinished business with the dead, and need to commune and resolve the conflict for our own healing. It is in the reverse. When this card appears upside down, you must go within. Use your magic. Let the willow be a portal or a gate through the visions and dreams, because you've shut that door off. Some of you don't want to dream anymore. Speak to the dead, fairies and the dark goddess to find your way. Remember and write down your guidance and follow it. Do not be inflexible or stubborn, because you will stagnate. bend to the change as is needed. And hopefully we'll get this skunk protection. You are protected, but something stinks in this situation, unfortunately. It's not a pleasant one. And it's a number 21 again. We need to bring this to a conclusion. End this chapter. But Judgment Day arrives first. The skunk is known how to shield itself by spraying its foes with a foul odour. Its black and white fur, so facts in black and white, serves as a warning to all would-be assailants. Similarly, the magnolia is known for its large waxy leaves and copious blooms. Its thick-petalled flowers are some of the oldest on earth, having evolved to endure damage from beetles. And you will evolve also. You are safe, your boundaries are respected, and your home is intact. Remember that when you are protected, it becomes your duty to protect others. Extend your shelter to those without one. How can I protect others? Who or what makes me feel safe? Absolutely beautiful. I don't think we'll have time for this, but I'll try it anyway. We'll just pick one card. That one. You're going in the right direction. You're back on track because we've got the Chariot there. So let's see. The path you are on is the right one. This can also indicate that you are asking the right questions and that the direction is correct. So there you go. Wherever that Chariot is, can't find it now.